Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Looks like we got a little bit of a Christmas gift from Kabam here in the form of ranked down tickets. And regardless of how I feel about these things personally, I feel like it's my job to give you guys some advice on how to best utilize these things, how to best take advantage of them, and then also explain what I'll be doing with my tickets. So first off, as it says in the ticket here, that these things expire on January 3rd at 10 a.m. PST. That means we've got time, guys. The first tip is do not rush into ranking down your champions. Even if you're 100% sure that you're going to be ranking down a certain champion, if they are one of your top 5 prestige champions, you're going to want to wait. We've got a little bit of time here. At least, use that champion for, to bump up your alliance's prestige and score a little bit better in AQ. You might as well before ranking down that champion. You don't have to wait, of course, if you are going to use those resources immediately on another champion and rank them up, that kind of thing. But if it's just ranking down a champion just to hold the resources for the future, do not rush into it. Keep that champion ranked up. The other reason why I say to wait a bit is because you might not immediately think of the best champion to rank down. For example, if we go ahead and take a look at my list of 4-star champions that are all maxed out, the most obvious rank down choice at first glance might be, I don't know, Joe Fixit, right? This guy would be great to rank down, probably. The rest of the champions, they're at least decent and usable in other areas and stuff like that. However, he's not going to be getting ranked down. Instead, what I'm likely going to do is rank down the Hood, who I have on defense right now, just because I don't really have that many good defense options. Plus, I've been, holding back on ranking up a Mystic champion for the longest time, just because I don't have that many Mystic catalysts, class catalysts. So, yeah, for example, I'm going to be ranking down Hood over, even though he's a better champion than someone like Joe Fixit. So, you really want to take your time, think about what resources you need to pull, and where you're going to be putting those resources going forward before you make any kind of decisions, because that's not even a final decision for me and Hood. That's just what I'm thinking today. In a few days, that might change. Another thing that it says in the mail is that you will not get any gold or ISO when you use these rank down tickets, and that might have something to do with how badly that we all abused them, at least I did, ranking down champions and then just re-ranking up the same champion. I didn't have any other champion that I wanted to rank up, right? I just kept ranking down the champion during like a level up event, and I'd rank them up, and I'd just get, very easy rewards that way. So maybe that's the reason why we don't get the golden ISO. I don't know. You also got like a little bit of bonus gold and stuff like that during last year. There was like the summoner appreciation boost going on at the same time, so you actually gained gold while ranking down champions. So yeah, maybe they're just trying to avoid stuff like that going forward, but for whatever reason we're not getting the gold or ISO. As long as you plan ahead and know that just take a look at your gold and your ISO stash before you rank down a champion, just to make sure that you can afford to rank up the champion that you're looking to rank up. You can, however, still abuse that system, and I definitely intend to, just because I have enough gold and I have enough ISO, so I still will be ranking down. For example, I'm absolutely going to be ranking down a 3-star champion, and then I'll just rank them back up, but I'll do it during a level up event. Again, you can only really do it if you have the golden ISO, but I do have that. The last thing in the ticket that you need to pay attention to is that it is only going to take your champions down by 1 rank. Might be a little bit confusing looking at the actual ticket here. I mean, it does say -1, but I know some people might think that that's going to take their champion all the way down to rank 1. Now, it's only going to remove 1 rank from your champion. Another piece of advice here is do not rank down a 4-star champion just because you have the 5-star version. For example, here I have Hulk as a 455 champ, and then I also have the 4-star Hulk as a 550 champ. Well, when would I actually ever need this Hulk, right? So I should just rank him down because I already have the better one, right? Do not automatically do that. There are times where I need to use both of these Hulks, and there are still other better champions that can be ranked down. This is more of just that patience thing. It's pretty obvious, but I know some people are just going to make that snap decision and say, oh, well, I already have this champion, so I might as well rank him down. I mean, if you really need the resources and you don't have anywhere else to pull them from, then okay, like if I didn't have any of these other champions ranked up, but, still, I'd say for most people that's not the best thing for them to do. Another thing to consider about these rank down tickets is maybe you don't want to rank down any of the champions that you have ranked up right now at all. And instead what you might want to do is rank up a champion temporarily and then rank them back down when you're done. For example, Star-Lord is a champion that in For general advice, I don't recommend taking to rank 5 as a 5-star. He's great to take up to rank 4. He'll be super useful, able to clear Labyrinth of Legends and that kind of thing. But at rank 5, the resources that we have right now is just very limited, and his prestige is just a lot lower than the other champions out there. However, if you do have a Star-Lord and you did complete 5.4, what you could do is take up Star-Lord to 565, crush Labyrinth of Legends with it, and then after Labyrinth of Legends is over, he's not nearly as useful, and you could rank him back down and, you know, gain something like 300 overall prestige, because he has about a 1500 lower prestige than some of the other better champions, or better prestige champions at least in the game. So that is definitely something to consider. Even if you don't, even if you're not looking to do Labyrinth of Legends, what I did in the past is I ranked up a champion to get the Legends badge, and then I ranked that champion back down as soon as I was done going for my Legends badge. Even if you're not looking to do something super specifically, something that I might be doing myself is just ranking up a champion as kind of a temporary prestige boost. Just for the next round of Alliance Quest. I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, but, you know, I could, for example, take up Magneto, who doesn't have particularly high prestige, but I could rank him up to rank 4, and then once it comes closer to January 3rd, take him back down. I'll at least gain a little bit of a temporary prestige boost. I probably won't do that. I'm probably looking to actually rank down my Hulk here for another reason. The reason being is that he's a great champion, but his prestige is just down in the dumps. It is really far down, and he's not that good of a champion that I want to make that kind of a sacrifice in terms of prestige. I'd rather get more rewards in this game long term and be able to rank up more champions overall than just have a good champion now kind of thing. It's more of the long-term play is to gain that higher prestige. Again, it's not going to matter for everybody. This is just personally for me. It definitely does matter. I know some people out there too think that prestige is something that the Alliance is enforcing upon you, and maybe in some situations that's true. But no, it's more of just I personally want the most rewards possible in this game, so that's why I go for prestige, and that's why I want to see my Alliance rank higher and everything like that. So yeah, to help contribute to that, I'm probably going to be ranking down Hulk. He might get re-ranked back up later. What I'm thinking of doing is ranking him down on basically like January 2nd. I don't want to wait till the 3rd just in case I forget or something like that, but I'll do it on like January 2nd, and I'll probably rank him down. And then when I do my big opening on January 11th for Medusa, I'll see, I'll reevaluate my options basically. I don't necessarily need the rank of materials right now, but they'll last in my my overflow stash until January 11th at least. And I'll reevaluate. Hopefully I get Medusa, I could rank her up. Maybe one of these other science champions that are coming around, maybe they're a better option than Hulk. I don't know. And then if I don't get anyone else that I'm too interested in, then I'll just rank Hulk back up. No harm, no foul kind of thing. So that's probably what I'm going to do with my 5-star. So to recap what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be ranking down Hulk on January 2nd to save resources for a potential future champion that might be better, and I might re-rank him back up if I don't get anything else. My 4-star, I'm going to be ranking down Hood most likely, but that is subject to change as well. But I'm looking to take up either a better defensive option or someone like Magic, who I would actually use out questing. I mean, she's good on defense too, so I might as well, right, if she's just all around kind of better than Hood. And then for my 3-star, I am absolutely still going to be ranking down a 3-star, even though there's no reason other than to kind of, cheat the system a little bit on ranking up, re-ranking that 3-star during a level up event just to sneak out some extra better rewards, Last but not least, last piece of advice that I'll give you guys is rank down someone. There is always, almost always, I'll say, like 99.9999% of the people out there will have some use to rank down a champion. If you're a newer player, then maybe you don't have a use for it. For example, I was looking at my wife's account to give her some advice or something like that. She really doesn't have much use for some of these tickets. I mean, the only 5-stars that she has is Hyperion, and that's not getting ranked down. So, and yeah, she doesn't have unlimited gold and ice and stuff like that. So there's going to be some cases out there where you're not going to use these rank down tickets. But for a lot of people, there's almost always a reason to rank down a champion. Really take a look at your account, even if you're not looking to rank down a champion in favor for another champion that you currently have right now. You could rank down a champion and you know, even just keep those materials in the overflow stash, like I'm going to be doing with Hulk here, and just kind of crossing your fingers for a better champion to come before those materials expire. So that is going to do it for this one, guys. Let me know who you're going to be ranking down, and if you're going to be ranking up anyone in their place, or if you're just going to be, you know, kind of ranking them down just because they weren't necessarily as good as you thought, or they didn't really mesh with your playstyle or whatever, and you just want to hold the resources for future or something like that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Merry Christmas. Take care.